What's going on, everybody? Today, we're doing a full walkthrough tour of Gold's Gym in Dundalk, Maryland. Gym tours are honestly difficult to accomplish because there is so much to cover, so I'm going to move through this as clean as possible and show you the full layout. Please like, comment, and check out the other gym tour videos on the channel. Right here, in the lobby area, we're looking at the personal trainer posters. They have a lot of trainers here, and you can tell there are some really qualified people on staff. Different specialties, different backgrounds, and a lot of experience. So if you're looking for help with training, definitely come in and check them out. Now, we're still up front in the lobby area, and you can see they have drinks available, supplements, grab-and-go options, and the water massage bed as well. I always like seeing this type of recovery feature in a gym because it gives the place more of a full-service feel, not just a place to lift. They also have Gold's Gym clothing and merchandise available, plus stand-up tanning beds for members who use those services. Quick walk by here so you can see some of the cardio machines on the main floor. Now, in front of those cardio machines, we're looking at a really nice machine section. A lot of this equipment is Cybex, and they also have Strive pieces in here, which almost gives this area a circuit-style setup. You could move machine to machine and get a really solid workout without having to search all over the gym. This is one of the things I like about this location. There's a vast selection of machines, and you can tell they have equipment from different brands and different time periods, which gives the gym a lot of character. Over here, past the powerlifting area, near the outside section we'll come back to later, there's a side area with some turf and beginner weights. It's a nice little off-to-the-side space, especially for people who want a smaller area to warm up, move around, or do some lighter work. Now we're looking at the designated powerlifting area. This is one of the stronger features of the gym. You can tell this place has a real culture of powerlifters, bodybuilders, athletes, and people who train seriously. It's not just random equipment thrown together. This area has a purpose, and you can feel that energy right away. Now we're walking through the machines near the bike cardio room and the class aerobics room. There are machines of all types over here, and that is really one of the main themes of this gym: variety. You'll see newer pieces, older pieces, well-known brands, and some classic-style equipment mixed in. That hodgepodge of brands and time frames is part of the charm here. Now we're walking toward the ladies' locker room area, and upstairs is where you'll find space for personal trainers and Pilates. This is the kind of thing you really should come in and see for yourself, because video can only show so much. As we move through, you can see chest machines, shoulder machines, and more equipment along the way. As we head toward the power and squat rack room, you'll notice a lot of martial arts and boxing equipment in a very large designated fighters area. Now, we've walked into the power and squat rack room, and there are a few cages in here, plenty of room, and just a serious training feel. This room has good energy. It feels like the kind of space where people come in focused and ready to work. Now we're walking through the HIIT area and the punching bags. You've got bags lined up, space to move, and enough room for conditioning, boxing-style work, circuits, or athletic training. This is a nice extra feature that adds a lot to the overall gym. Now we're looking at the athletic performance area, which is new and really nice. This is where the powerlifting area used to be, and now it gives the gym another training option for athletes, functional work, movement, speed, conditioning, and performance-style workouts. Now we're walking through the dumbbell section, and they have a lot of dumbbells here. They go up heavy, which is always important for a serious gym. You can also see some Smith machines and other equipment toward the end of this section, including back machines. There are plenty of benches, mirrors, and space. Another thing I noticed is that most of the weights were actually put away, and they didn't know I was coming in for this tour. That says a lot. This is a well-kept gym. Now we're starting to go down the aisles of the main floor machines and equipment. We're heading over toward the treadmill area, and this space is big, open, and full of amazing natural light. Honestly, that is one of the best features of this gym. The amount of natural light in here makes the whole place feel more open, more comfortable, and better to train in. As we walk down the tread area, you can see machines lined up along the side, and we're heading toward a cable apparatus. Again, the layout is very open, and it gives you that feeling that you're not boxed in while you're training. Now we're walking through and looking at the leg machines. There are a lot of choices here, and that's great because leg equipment can make or break a gym for a lot of people. You can see different brands, different styles, and different eras of equipment. Some pieces feel newer, some feel older, and honestly, that mix is part of the charm. You get options. Now we're walking through most of the main floor machines we haven't seen yet. There are a lot of back machines, shoulder machines, cable apparatuses, and different plate-loaded and selectorized pieces throughout the gym. You'll see well-known brands mixed in, and some older classic equipment as well, like York-style pieces and other machines that have that old-school gym feel. That's something I really appreciate because a gym like this has variety and personality. It doesn't feel sterile. It feels like a real training environment. There are lots of mirrors, lots of space, and I also noticed there weren't many plates left on the ground, which is great. Again, they didn't know I was coming for this tour, so seeing the gym this well says a lot about the members, the staff, and the culture here. Now we're jumping back over to the side, where the powerlifting area is, so we can check out the massive aerobics room and the large bike room. These rooms are awesome. The aerobics room is big, open, and gives the gym a lot more flexibility for classes and group training. The bike room is also really nice and has a strong setup. If you're someone who likes classes, cycling, conditioning, or just having more than one way to train, this gym gives you that. A few more things I want to point out as we move through the gym. This location is 24/7. It's affordable, and if you get their top package, you get access to 5 other Gold's Gym locations here in Maryland. That is a really strong value if you live, work, or travel around the area. What stands out to me most, though, is the culture. This gym has powerlifters, bodybuilders, athletes, everyday members, and people who make content. You can feel that mix in here. It has serious energy, but it still feels welcoming. Between the open space, the natural light, the machine variety, the heavy dumbbells, the power areas, and the classrooms, this is a gym with a lot to offer. Now we're heading toward the outside area to finish the tour. This is another feature that helps separate the gym from a basic commercial setup. You have extra space, turf-style training options nearby, and more room for athletic work. Overall, I always recommend going in person to see these gyms for yourself, because every gym has its own feel, and video can only show part of it. Gold's Gym Dundalk has great space, tons of natural light, lots of equipment, and a strong training culture. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and share. More gym tours are coming soon.